After several scary electric vehicle fires, South Korea is in a hurry to figure out what's going on. Why are these cars catching fire? Are these just random accidents, or is there a bigger problem here? And most importantly, how can they keep drivers safe? Stay with us as we explore what's behind these mysterious fires and what South Korean officials plan to do about it. Could this be a wake-up call for the electric vehicle industry around the world? Let's find out. South Korean officials held a meeting on Monday to address rising concerns about electric vehicle safety, particularly in light of a recent incident that has sparked widespread alarm. On August 1st, a fire broke out in an underground garage, apparently igniting spontaneously in a Mercedes-Benz EV parked beneath a residential apartment building. The blaze raged for 8 hours, destroying or damaging around 140 vehicles and causing significant structural damage to the apartment block. The severity of the fire forced some residents to evacuate and seek refuge in temporary shelters. In response to this incident, South Korea's Vice Environment Minister convened the meeting, which included representatives from the transport and industry ministries as well as the National Fire Agency. The goal of the meeting was to discuss potential new regulations aimed at enhancing EV safety and preventing similar incidents in the future. This discussion comes at a time when EVs are becoming increasingly popular worldwide and safety concerns are paramount. The outcome of this meeting could set a precedent for how other countries address similar issues, especially as the adoption of EVs continues to grow. On Tuesday, officials from the South Korean Transport Ministry are scheduled to meet with representatives from major automakers including Hyundai Motor Group, Mercedes-Benz Korea, and Volkswagen Group Korea. The focus of these discussions will be on a proposal that could require car manufacturers to disclose the specific brands of batteries used in their electric vehicles, according to media reports. As of now, the Transport Ministry has not provided any official comments on these reports, and requests for comment from Hyundai Motor Group, Mercedes-Benz Korea, and Volkswagen Group Korea have also gone unanswered. This proposed regulation is being driven by growing consumer anxiety following a recent and highly publicized parking lot fire that left dozens of vehicles burned to their metal frames. This incident has heightened concerns about the safety of EVs, especially in South Korea, where a significant portion of the population lives in apartment buildings with underground parking lots. The widespread sharing of images showing the charred remains of cars has likely intensified these fears, underscoring the urgency of the upcoming discussions. As more people in South Korea and around the world turn to electric vehicles, ensuring the safety of these cars is becoming increasingly critical. The outcome of these talks could lead to new safety standards that not only address consumer concerns, but also shape the future of EV regulations in the country. Earlier this month, a Kia EV6, an electric crossover equipped with batteries from South Korean manufacturer SK On, caught fire in a parking lot, according to fire authorities. This incident further fueled concerns about the safety of EVs, particularly in confined spaces like underground parking lots. Car experts note that EV fires differ significantly from those involving internal combustion engine vehicles. EV fires tend to burn longer and are more challenging to extinguish due to the risk of reignition. This makes them particularly dangerous and difficult for firefighters to manage. A report published by the Seoul Metropolitan Fire and Disaster Headquarters in February revealed that between 2013 and 2022, there were 1,399 fires in underground parking lots across South Korea, with 43.7% of those fires involving vehicles. Among these, electrical sources were responsible for 53% of the car fires in underground garages, highlighting the particular risks associated with EVs in these environments. In light of these concerns, the South Korean government's reportedly planning to require EV manufacturers to disclose the brand of batteries used in their vehicles, as reported by the Chosun Ilbo newspaper last week. This move could help increase transparency and potentially improve safety standards. Automakers are currently required to provide certain information about their vehicles, such as fuel efficiency, but when it comes to the specifics of the batteries powering EVs, details are limited. However, amid growing concerns about the safety of EV batteries, Hyundai Motor Company has taken a proactive step. The company began listing the manufacturers of the batteries used in its 13 EV models, including 3 models from its luxury Genesis brand, on its official website. The information provided by Hyundai revealed that its EVs, including those under the Genesis brand, use batteries from several major companies. These include South Korea's LG Energy Solution and SK On, as well as China's CATL. By disclosing this information, Hyundai aims to increase transparency and address the concerns of consumers who are increasingly aware of the importance of battery safety in EVs. Moon Hak-hoon, a professor of automotive engineering at Osan University, weighed in on the matter, suggesting that simply requiring automakers to name the battery manufacturers might not be enough to prevent EV fires. He argued a more effective approach would be to certify the fire hazards associated with each battery brand. This would involve rigorous testing and certification processes to determine which batteries pose the greatest risks and ensure that only the safest options are used in vehicles. Park Moon-woo, the lead author of the report on how to respond to EV fires in underground garages, offered a similar perspective. He acknowledged that disclosing battery brands could provide buyers with more choices, allowing them to make informed decisions about the vehicles they purchase. The issue of battery safety in EVs is becoming increasingly important as more consumers make the switch from traditional internal combustion engine vehicles to EVs. While the move towards electric mobility is essential for reducing carbon emissions and combating climate change, it also presents new challenges, particularly in terms of safety. EV batteries, especially lithium-ion batteries, are known to have a risk of overheating and catching fire, a phenomenon known as thermal runaway. This risk is heightened in enclosed spaces like underground parking garages, where fires can spread quickly and cause significant damage. Given these concerns, there is growing pressure on automakers to be more transparent about the batteries they use in their vehicles. Hyundai's decision to disclose its battery suppliers is a step in the right direction, but experts like Moon Ha-hoon and Park Moon-woo believe that more needs to be done. They advocate for a comprehensive approach that includes not only transparency about battery brands, but also rigorous safety testing and certification. And this would help ensure all EV batteries on the market meet the highest safety standards, reducing the risk of fires and giving consumers greater confidence in their vehicles. The challenge, however, lies in the lack of definitive data on the safety of different battery brands. While some batteries may be more prone to issues than others, the industry lacks a standardized way of assessing and comparing the risks, and this makes it difficult for both consumers and regulators to make informed decisions about which batteries are safest. To address this, there needs to be a concerted effort from both the government and the automotive industry to develop better testing and certification processes. This could involve setting up independent testing labs that evaluate batteries under a range of conditions, including extreme temperatures and impact scenarios, to simulate real-world risks. For example, solid-state batteries, which use a solid electrolyte instead of a liquid one, are considered to be much safer than traditional lithium-ion batteries. While these technologies are still in development, they hold the promise of significantly reducing the risks associated with EV batteries in the future. In conclusion, while the disclosure of battery brands by automakers like Hyundai is a positive step, it's not a complete solution to the issue of EV safety. A more comprehensive approach is needed, one that includes rigorous testing and certification of batteries, improved transparency, and ongoing innovation in battery technology. So what are your views? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.